Welcome to an all new midweek review. Happy New Year and Happy New Decade. Today is Thursday, January the 2nd, 2020. You know, I normally do it on Wednesday, which is the midweek, but yesterday was the first of the year and the first of the decade. So, for the midweek review, I talk about the top 5 things that I want to accomplish. And I feel this one is special because it's the beginning of the year and the decade. So, let's get right into it. Number one, I recorded and am in the process of releasing all of my 2020 videos for both Carla R. Jenkins and Positivity Change websites and social media channels. So they started going out yesterday, which was New Year's Day. I still have them scheduled on YouTube. They'll also be on carlarjenkins.com and positivitychange.com. So if you either visit both of those websites or my YouTube channel, you would see them. I did them, as I mentioned before, for both websites as well as all of my social media channels. I believe I have it pinned on my Twitter, and I've posted it on LinkedIn as well as Instagram for both Instagram and IGTV. But I wanted to communicate to everybody what my vision is for each channel and both websites for 2020. Furthermore, I will post the Carla R. Jenkins and Positivity Change Decade Plan for both lists, where I talk about where I see my 2 websites going for the next 10 years. It's rather ambitious, but as a value member of the community, I wanted you to know where I stood right now, annually as well as decennially. So that's number one. Number two is I'm coming into this new year and decade with both websites in the Alexa Internet Majestic Million. That is a huge accomplishment, especially as a solo blogger, to have 2 websites ranked within the top 1 million websites. My goal for 2020 is to keep getting higher rankings, increase my readership, and also have a more robust store for both sites. So, just remember, visit carlarjenkins.com as well as positivitychange.com to get more information on those 2 particular channels. Number 3 is, I closed out the fourth quarter as well as the month of December and the week with Ohio Me's Job. So if anybody knows, earlier this spring, late spring, I enrolled in workforce development. I'm a native Clevelander. I'm back in Cleveland, and I took courses in Amazon Web Services Cloud Computing, which did help me with my IDLE service operation corporate training and my ability to relate and do things. Furthermore, I am a techie, so I love cloud computing. That's the next frontier, and I wanted to update my skill set and be a part of it. And to close out, having obtained teaching opportunities every single month from October to November to December, obtaining teaching opportunities, that is a huge deal, and it's something that I'm very happy about my accomplishment. And so, speaking of closing out my Amazon Web Services as well as my Ohio Me Shops, I will be discussing more about certification and what I'll be doing next later in this video. So number 4 is, this is a new year, a new decade. I'm still actively open to helping people pass their project management professional and IDLE 4 foundation exams. So if you didn't know, the PMP is changing July 1st, 2020, and the IDLE 4 series will start phasing out IDLE 3 June 2020. And as I've been saying for the past 2 months, like the fourth quarter of 2019 to now, it is better to get those 2 certifications now rather than look up and it's April or May and you only have 4 to 6 weeks left before the changes happen. So I wanted to help as many people pass, because those 2 certifications give me a lot of flexibility and a lot of career opportunities that I would not have if I wasn't IDLE and project management professional certified. That's why I've been telling people you should get certified as soon as possible. I can help you with that. Get in touch with me at carlarjenkins.com/contact. I'll put that link in the description. But now we get to number 5, which is the next foray, my focus will be on multi-cloud. So for those who don't know, multi-cloud is a combination of cloud services. So for instance, you have Amazon Web Services, which is the market leader. Then you have Microsoft Azure, Google Cloud. You also have IBM as well as Alibaba. And I always wanted to be multi-cloud, but I had to master one vendor at a time. So I decided to go with Amazon Web Services. But this year I'm also looking to do Microsoft Azure because that's the most popular cloud multi-cloud combination. Doing Microsoft Azure and Amazon Web, and that would increase my competitive advantage. Also, I'm a techie, so I would love doing that, and it affords me an opportunity to learn another language. So I will keep everyone posted on that, as well as my Amazon Web Services journey. I may do an updated adventures in workforce development video just to let you know about my pursuit in doing multi-cloud, how it was fair for me, and whether or not if I decide to get any more workforce development money for it. So those are the top 5 things for the midweek in review. This is rather unique because it's, we started off in not just last year, but last decade. So we don't have just a new year, we have a new decade. But just remember, regardless of where you're watching this, always come to carlarjenkins.com for the latest. I would like to thank all live and replay viewers for taking out the time to watch this video. Moreover, this is not the end. I will be coming with the week in review video on Saturday because, New Year's was Wednesday. But I would like to thank for all the support. I'll see you in the week in review. And remember, for all things Carl R. Jenkins, check out carlarjenkins.com. Bye.